Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome back to part 2 of my Brooklyn's apartments building video. So this time we're going to furnish some apartments, but first here we are going to actually divide up the apartments in the different builds. Now the building that I'm currently in is the biggest one of the apartment buildings. So this building is actually the only apartment building that is going to have 2 apartments in on one floor in every single floor, and the other apartment buildings I could only fit in one apartment per floor. And the reason is that you have to have a certain amount of space to get things in, like a bathrooms and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I did that. But I'm currently working on the staircases here, and they gave me hell. For some reason, the staircase wanted to act like it was a roofing piece, and when I tried to put railing around it, it started to do that thing where the roofing pieces, in this case the decorational items around the roof trims, if you can call them that, they started to get into the apartment build, and I really didn't want that, so I had to do it all over again, and we finally came up with a solution. So in the front hall here, if you can call it that, front hall, in the front hall here, we're going to have some decorational items. I tried to find something that looked like a door into every single apartment, a true apartment door. And this door actually filled 2 spaces, but it was big enough, it was wide enough and tall enough to my liking, that I actually chose to use this throughout all of the apartments, of course with different colorings, but it was the apartment door I chose to have. So here we are doing some mailboxes. I know they are not actually mailboxes, but I couldn't find anything that looked like it otherwise. And that's probably something I miss from the Sims 3, from the late night expansion, where you kind of had like these mailbox items. But you know what you're gonna do. So another thing, I didn't actually furnish all the apartments in every single build. In the 3 first buildings, I did 2 apartments. I furnished 2 apartments. I put in kitchens and bathrooms in every single apartment, because that's what you get when you get a new apartment. There's usually a kitchen and a bathroom. I'm sorry, my voice just cracked there. But yeah, there's usually a kitchen and a bathroom, so that's why I put in that there. But this build actually took me almost 4 hours to do, and I only furnished 2 apartments per build, except for the last one. There's a special surprise for you guys with that last apartment, and you're going to see it in the end. But basically as if you watched my last videos and my Let's Plays, you would know that I am currently working on an industrial modern house. So that is kind of a little teaser to what it's going to look like, the rooms, what it could look like. But I only did 1 apartment in the last building, just because I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore, and for 4 hours I've just furnished the same build, and it's really, really hard to actually keep coming up with different types of stuff. But this is the first apartment in the black brick building. It's probably one of my favorites. And one thing you're going to see throughout of this apartment build as well is that I didn't have a lot of space. I really had to be imaginative with the space that I had, and you will see a lot of I didn't actually divide the bedroom and other rooms into single rooms just because I didn't have the space to do that. So, but I kind of made it work. It's not like you're thinking, whoa, this is just one room. I mean, it is one room, but it doesn't feel like that. At least I don't think so. And you will hopefully see that in the pictures in the end. So yeah, this is the second apartment in the black brick building. Also a very, very cool apartment. I was going for some red and yellow in here. A really, really stylish, maybe a woman lives here. Who knows? And again, really, really modern kitchen. I tried to do a modern bedroom section over here. As you can see, again, not a lot of space. And I thought that blue color looked really, really cool with the red color. So that's why I did that. Putting in some pictures all around the place. A little living room area. And behind that we are going to put a desk. Just because, why not? And as you can see, this is going super, super fast. This video is only 19 minutes long, and 1.5 minute of that is just pictures. So yeah, I had to speed up this video really, really much, just because 4 hours was quite a long time. So yeah, this is the second apartment building, probably the one with the least amount of space per apartment. And yeah, what can I say? I really think that I designed the different apartments with the best space intention in mind. I tried to use up as much space as possible, but here you're just seeing me put in a kitchen and a bathroom in every single apartment of this black brick apartment building, just because that's something that's just there, and I thought it would look ridiculous if it wasn't there. I put in the kitchen where I thought it made the most sense, and that I could see people actually having the most space to work with, to put in a living room and a dining room and a bedroom. So yeah. I'm kind of just like, what am I doing here? It was such a big build, and I literally just finished it. I had to speed it up and then commentating on it right away, just because I just wanted this building out of the world at that moment in time, which is right now. Just because I was so over this build. I know it's something you guys have wanted for a very, very long time, and I'm really, really happy that you guys got it, and that I actually did it, because it turned out really, really cool. And there's so many different apartments in here, and I really think there's something for everybody's taste. But after 4 hours of furnishing and just doing stuff, I was just like, you know what? No. But yeah, this is the blue apartment, I'm calling it, in the building with the white brick, kind of white stone-ish color. Again here, as you can see, imaginative coloring and use of space in this apartment, just because the space is really, really scarce. But it actually works for me, because this is a lot like the apartment that I have now. It's not that big, but I have all the space that I actually need. I have a living room, a dining room area, I have a hallway, bathroom, kitchen, and my bedroom, and it's around the same space as some of these smaller apartments in here, and I love living here. So yeah, that's it. This is the second apartment in the white building. I try to go for some red here, and yeah, that's really it. Red and just a lot of imaginative use of space here. Again, it's really, really hard for me to keep on finding new things to do with the same space all around, because the apartment's layout is technically about the same for every single floor. So yeah, going into the third apartment building, the what can we call this? The brick building with the light red brick. There we go. Again, only 2 apartments furnished in here, but I put in a kitchen and a bathroom in every single one of them. I can't actually remember if you see it, but it's definitely there. And yeah, just some lights for the different hallways, because we need that. Putting in some mailboxes here. Mailboxes, I say that lightly, but it's kind of mailboxes. And spaces for the bathroom. Now, this was actually the smallest that I could possibly make the bathroom without, when I tried to design this was the smallest a bathroom could actually be, because the shower takes up 2 spaces. The toilet takes up 1 space, but they need 1 space to actually be able to get to it. A door is 1 space, and a sink is 1 space. So there's actually only 2 spaces for them to move around inside of that bathroom, but it's fully functional in every single apartment. I checked it out, so there should be nothing wrong with that. This is just one of the apartments in the red brick building, the light red brick building. I tried to go with the brown and a yellowish color in here. Yeah, the bedroom kind of closed off on its own. As you can see, this is what I meant before. It's kind of like one big open room, but it really doesn't feel like it because of the way that the apartments are actually laid out. With the walls and stuff like that. So I don't feel like it feels like one room, if that makes any sense. To me, it doesn't look like one room. It kind of looks like it's separate rooms, but with, a big arch or something, just connecting them. So that's fine. And just putting in some more kitchen stuff here. And this apartment, I tried to go with a bluish, kind of broken pastel color, I think, throughout this whole apartment. So just blue and white, not a very dark blue as I usually go with, but a light, nice pastel color. I thought that looked good, so yeah. And a little living room area here as well. And again, as you can see, to me, it really doesn't feel like it's one big room. So can't stress that enough. Remember, if you want to download this build, you can actually do that. There's a link down in the description below. Go download it, like it on the Sims website, follow all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, actually. If you want to know what I am up to, because I will update if there's anything going on with the channel. I will update on there as well. So yeah, definitely check this out. So this is the apartment building that I really wanted you guys to see. And as I said in the beginning of the build here, I'm working on an industrial modern build, and this is kind of a little teaser as to if what you can see. Does that make any sense? I'm sorry. This apartment is a little teaser as to what you can see in my industrial modern house build. I'm just babbling on now. So in this building, there's actually only this one apartment, and the reason for that is I kind of feel like this apartment building is full of, you know, kind of industrial looking, kind of this raw with, you know, exposed brick and stuff like that. And I didn't want to tease too much of what my industrial modern builds would look like. So I only did this one apartment, and I think it turned out really, really cool. I used these columns again, really exposing like industrial raw materials. And yeah, this apartment again has everything it needs. Putting in a little living area here. I worked with a lot of different colors in here just because I think that I could kind of get away with it with the raw brick in there. So here we have the bar area down in the basement. Now, in the end of the pictures, I actually had a lot of trouble actually taking pictures of the bar down here. So there's only one picture, and it's really, really bad. But that's kind of all I could show you guys, just because it didn't work probably. And I suspect that the reason that it didn't work is because the foundation was so high that it kind of messed up the camera when you try to view it with the tap on. So that's kind of it. But yeah, just put in some bathrooms and the kitchen here, because it is a bar area where you can get food. Simple as that. I had to kind of move the one of the windows just because I needed extra space for the bar, and I couldn't move anything else. But yeah, here we go, the bar area. Just recoloring some stuff, putting in some lots of bottles here, lots of seating areas. I wanted to do some booths, but I had no idea of how to do that. So here we have the first building with the little teaser to the industrial modern build that I'm working on now. This is probably my favorite apartment of all of them. So yeah, this is the second building, the red brick building with 2 apartments in it. The first apartment here, again, I love how every single apartment turned out. I think they are so different but kind of similar in the same way, and I really love that. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a big like. As I said before, you can download this build, link in the description down below if you want to do that. Follow me on Twitter, also a link down in the description. I do builds and videos every single Monday, Wednesday and Friday every single week. So smash that subscribe button and smash that like button actually. And we are jumping into the last building here with the 2 apartments as well. Also love how this turned out. I think it looks really, really cool. And the red version of that apartment, also really, really cool. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm Auvbri, and have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time for another video. So, bye.